Saggies. My name is Marie at Indigo Earth. I am here to do a general reading for you, our fire sign Sagittarius. Good to have you here. Thank you for coming into the channel. I also want to welcome in your cross-watchers. Cross-watchers, you are here to see what's going on with your person. Some of this message could be for you, so feel free to swap around the characters as need be throughout the reading. Anytime that you do come across this message and the title drew you in was a time that you were meant to listen to it. Messages coming through for you, Saggy, should reflect some aspect of your current situation. Doesn't have to reflect the whole thing. Or it could just resonate with an inner knowing. Something that you've it's confirming. Something that you've known all along. So take what fits. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. It just might mean that the reading is meant for somebody else this week. But for those of you that this does resonate with, I'm going to have an extended at the end of this reading. We're going to dive deeper into the messages coming through by exploring the zodiac signs that show up in your reading. And those zodiac signs can be about an intimate connection and background players, friends, family, extended family, blended family, colleagues, work associates, best friends, your circle of friends, your partner's circle of friends, your partner's family. Anybody that kind of influences your energetic field or the energetic field of the connection. And even if you don't know some of the signs of those people, you'll recognize their energies as I go through them in the extended reading. So keep that with you and let's get started for you. This is for Saggy Sun, Saggy Moon, Saggy Rising. Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, Sagittarius Rising. Messages for those watching, please. All right, Saggies, here we go. So, overall energetic theme for the reading, we have the King of Wands. There's something that you really want, and you're taking action on it, or you're about to take action on it. It's kind of a drive. So, let's see what your current energy is. We have the Hanged Man. So, things aren't moving right yet, kind of in suspension. Let's see what your situation is. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Things are getting ready to turn. Things are moving. They're moving in a direction. So let's see what your challenge or your opportunity is here. We have the Ace of Swords. So you're getting ready to move forward. Something that seems real and authentic to you. Moving forward with something that seems real. It seems authentic. It just kind of fits your situation. It fits you. So let's see what the universe is working on with you. What is life co-creating with you? We have the Emperor. It's Aries energy coming in. I've got Saggy, you're showing up right here. And Aries is coming in. But that's, you know, taking charge of a situation. Strategic planning. Being able to move forward. A hard charge. So let's see what you've been doing up until this point. How did you get to this place? We have the Seven of Cups. Maybe making some choices. Maybe there's a lot of variables at play here or a lot of different options at play here for you. Having to figure some things out. So let's see what's heading your way then in the next 0 to 3 months. We have the King of Cups. Got a lot of kings and the Emperor here. This is making the best decision for you that brings you a lot of fulfillment. So let's see what your strengths are in this situation when it shows up. We have the Queen of Swords. Seeing things very clearly, being able to ask good questions that are needed for this situation. This could be situational, it could be relational. Take it how it relates with you, or it could be both. But getting a clear, clearing the air here, seeing things very clearly. So let's see what the outside influences are here. We have the Three of Wands. Different possibilities maybe coming towards you. Maybe wanting for something that is at a distance from you right now. Kind of waiting to see what happens with it. Let's see what your next steps are in this situation. We have death, which is a transition's coming through. Something's leaving, so something new can come in. So what's going on here? What's the big picture? What is this all about? Two of Wands, your intentions. You believe in something and you want something very, very strongly. So how's this all going to play out for you? We have the moon. So it kind of seems to be a mystery right now. Things are kind of hidden. They're not shown directly. Like the path is not being clear for you. This could have something to do with taking the pathless path. This could have something to do with you learning how to work with the universe, figuring out how to put your intentions out there, how to, draw in that which you need or what you really, really want. So let's see where this goes with you, because there's a strong desire here. There's a very strong desire here. And there may be some opportunities showing up for you here. You're not quite sure, what to take or where to go. You're kind of waiting to see what comes through that feels right. And you haven't taken really matters into your own hands yet. So let's see what's going on. Let's find out, Saggy. So we're going to find out what the Wheel of Fortune is. This is your situation. So things are turning. This could be waiting, timing. Could be a matter of timing as well. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Page of Pentacles. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. So you're waiting for some kind of news to come in or some kind of message, or you could be waiting for somebody to bring you an apology or bring you some kind of heartfelt conversation here that's going to turn things in a different direction. And, start a new beginning here. Do something different, new concept, new ideas, a new expression, new way of doing things. So let's see what the Ace of Swords is, because this is about the truth, clarity, understanding, something coming through that is undisputable. Could have to do with love, could have to do with the relationship. You're waiting for that opportune moment. For some of you, this could be about you giving an apology to somebody as well, making some amends here. It's kind of divine timing. You're waiting for the right time to move forward. For a few of you here. But you're kind of in suspension right now. Sitting with it. So what is the Ace of Swords here? Because this is the challenge or the opportunity, whatever you want to look at it. However you want to look at it. Well, this one wanted to pop out. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Lovers. And we have the Devil. Some of you are waiting for something to either, you're waiting for some kind of truth to come out in a connection. This could be a connection, an intimate connection with, somebody, or it could be somebody who's just very close to you, that you have like a heartstring with, a real strong connection with. There seems to be some kind of untruth here. Some of you, for a few of you, there might be some kind of untruth in a connection that you aren't wanting it to be revealed. You're a little bit concerned that something's going to show up that you don't want it to be revealed. So you're kind of hanging back a little bit. Hanging back a little bit, so maybe you can go forward with an apology here. So let's see what the Emperor is, because this is like being proactive, taking action with the situation before it implodes, or something comes out that might be misconstrued or misunderstood. Clarify the Emperor, please. We have the Eight of Wands, we have the Queen of Wands, and we have the Seven of Pentacles. I think for some of you, what life is trying to help you with is to communicate before the drama unfolds. You might be procrastinating a little bit, but this is about taking charge of the situation before the situation takes charge of you, before there's some drama. And, you know, you might be procrastinating here. So the Emperor is here to kind of like, if there's some kind of truth that needs to be told, you might need to tell it. If there's something that needs to be said, or an apology needs to be made, or amends need to be made, it's best to be proactive in this situation, because you got the devil in your challenge. And the devil in the challenge is like, there's some kind of untruth that isn't being told here. False beliefs. So let's see how you got here. There may have been a misunderstanding. There may have been some kind of perception that wasn't quite clear for you. We have the Eight of Cups, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. So for some of you, there may have been some sort of confusion, some sort of misunderstanding here. And, you know, you may have walked away from something that you probably put a whole lot of effort and time into. This could have been somebody that you've been with for a really, really long time. Maybe somebody that you've really built a foundation with. Some of you could have just, you know, with this misunderstanding, you just set out on your own to just build for yourself, do something for yourself. So let's see what the King of Cups is, because this is what you have coming towards you. So this is kind of opening up and making a decision for the good of the whole. Something that's felt more from the heart. More from an emotional standpoint and less from a strategic standpoint. So clarify what the King of Cups is, because this is what's heading your way. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Ace of Cups. And we have the Ace of Swords again. I think the opportunity, or what's heading your way, is the opportunity to really make a bold stand of what's important to you. You know, if this is somebody that you really love and you really care about, it's less about the principle of the matter and more about how you feel about this person, because you may need to kind of reconsider or change your mind about hanging back and waiting for stuff to explode, because there's love here. There's definitely love here, but there's also needs to be truth. So this kind of seems to me like coming clean. It just does. Don't kill the messenger. It kind of seems to me like coming clean on something. So you know, clearing the air so you can start over again. Because the challenge is, you know, to overcome this fear of some kind of untruth that's not coming through. So remember, feel free to swap around the characters as need be. This could be the person that you're dealing with needs to come clean, which there's nothing you can do about that, right? They have to decide that for themselves. But what you got going for you here is the Queen of Swords. Knowing how to ask good questions. And this is like clearing away the bullshit. Because the Queen of Swords is a bullshit detector. And you know how to do that. You know how to cut through the bullshit. So let's clarify the Queen of Swords. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Hermit. And we have the Ten of Wands. So this might be very, very hard for you to do. But you kind of know that you have a softness here. For whoever this is, there is a softness here. You may have detached yourself a little bit emotionally, but deep inside, you have a soft spot in your heart for this person. And so this might be hard to do, but this is about taking responsibility and moving forward with it. So let's see what the Three of Wands is, because this is the outside influence. This could be somebody waiting for you to show up. We have the Five of Cups, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and we have the Hanged Man. Well, what I see here is that either somebody's waiting on you or you're waiting for somebody to show up, but there is some regret and some sadness and some grief here about the situation. There's also some procrastination and just kind of like not doing anything about it. Because there's a lot of waiting going on here. There's a lot of waiting going on. You know, you got 3 cards of waiting. And then in the middle of this is like feeling bad about the situation or feeling sorry about the situation or feeling bad about the past. So that's probably why the King of Wands is in the overall energy, because, you know, there's some kind of like, King of Wands can be very, very selfish, very self-centered, very egotistical. It's all about them. And they don't really do anything. The King of Wands won't really do anything unless, you know, there's something in it for the King of Wands too. But, you know, I think the outside influences here has to do with procrastination. So let's see what death is, because this is the next step. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have death again, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. So if you want a new beginning, there's going to have to be a transition from holding out. You're going to have to change that to start over again. So if you want to move to a new beginning, Ace of Pentacles, something tangible. If you want a new beginning and you want to start over again, there's going to have to be some movement here and a death to like hanging out and not moving forward and not getting things going and not clearing the air. So let's see what the Two of Wands is, because this is the big picture. Because it's like you know what you need to do, but you're just not doing it. Or they know what they need to do and they're just not doing it. But this is about you, Saggy. Because you can't make somebody else do something. So, you know, if this is about the other person holding out and not, you know, coming forward with making amends or clearing the air or whatever they have to do, you're waiting around isn't going to change that. And if this is you that needs to come forward with some kind of truth or some kind of clarity, what the cards are saying is it's time to change hanging out and hiding. Or, you know, sitting back in the corner to make a decision that's in the best interest of everybody, regardless of how it turns out. So let's see what the Two of Wands is. Clarify the Two of Wands for our Saggy, because this is a big picture. So you know what you need to do. There's a very heartfelt decision that needs to be made. You know you need to take action on something, but you're just not quite doing it yet. You're kind of on the cusp. So we have the Four of Swords, we have the Seven of Cups, and we have the Queen of Wands. Regardless of what happens here in this situation, whatever the response is, I think it's going to heal the confusion, and it's also going to heal the drama by taking this action. It's gonna heal the misunderstanding here, and it's going to heal, like, you know, the feeling of like you're having to put on a front, or you're having to put on like you're not gonna. It's gonna heal the playing games is what it's gonna do. So let's see what the Moon is. You're gonna have to deal with some deep feelings and some deep emotions about this. You may not know how it's going to turn out. Well, we have the Lovers. You may not know how it's going to turn out. And we have the Six of Pentacles. And that's okay. But at least it's like... it's balancing out the situation. It's kind of like sometimes you give a little bit, sometimes somebody gives a little bit more to you. Sometimes you have to give a little bit more to somebody else. Like it's going to balance out the dynamics in this situation or in this relationship. Reciprocity. So let's see who we have showing up here. I've got Aries. I have Capricorn. I have Gemini. I have Virgo. I have Sagittarius. I have Scorpio. I have Pisces. And I have Pisces and Cancer. And I think that's it. So for those of you that want to go on, we're going to explore those zodiac signs in the extended. For those of you that don't want to go on with me, let's get a card for you. This is from the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle deck by Judy Hall. And we have Amethyst, the peace, the peacemaker. Inner peace. So this is a powerful protector, a purifier, and a natural tranquilizer. Amethyst calms the mind and balances extremes. You have an addictive personality. Make a concerted effort to overcome such behavior or obsession of any kind and avoid overindulgence. Balance work and play. You are prone to excess in both. Understanding hidden causes of compulsive actions brings peace. Hand your will over to your soul and allow your spirit to flourish. Your divination right now is to release your self-defeating programs. Do not rely on others. You create anything you set your mind to. Be shrewd in business dealings. Pay attention to your family. An honest verdict and success are possible. Maintain your integrity and let the universe decide. Your healing insight right now is letting go of cravings that leads to inner freedom and creates your well-being. Your soul path, developing unshakable inner peace. So that's what I have for you this week, Saggies. I hope this helped. And until next time, I wish you peace. For those of you going on, the link to the extended is in the description box below. I'll see you over there. Bye-bye.